Rajeshji, I know Dr. Japra, Yogi, and you, and the 300 volunteers have been putting so much time. I mean, every year you put months and months, and maybe even a year out in advance into this parade, mela, and flag hoisting. What is going on this year, and what are some of the challenges that you face?
Well, the challenges are same as last year, like selling the booths and setting up the culture program and doing the whole, managing such a big event, which involves lots of people, and from 200 to 300 volunteers, as you said, have to work together, and they have responsibilities, and everything has to come out together at the end, and we cannot do, some of us cannot do everything, so there are lots of people who are in charge, like booths, the culture programs and operations and so on and so forth. So it's a big team, and we have been doing it for the last 18 years successfully. So hopefully, as Dr. Japra and Rahul said, that this time it should be a much bigger and much better, and I'll request everybody to come and attend. It's a 3-day event, as we have talked about. And again, there are some associations are with us, at least a lot of associations are with us, 40 to 45 associations, who contribute in making the parade, floats, and helping in doing this festival. But there are still more associations, more people, Indian American people out there. They all can join, and we have meetings almost every week. As soon as we are done with this event, we are already talking about what to do next year better than this, stars or arrangements and so on and so forth, so that we can bring a bigger and better festival every year from now on. And of course, as we have said before, Dr. Japra and Rahul has said that younger people have to come and join, and they are all welcome, and they will be received with open arms, and I can say for sure that whole management wants younger people involvement. So I think that's what I have to say.
Yeah. Are you looking for more sponsorships?
We're looking for more sponsorship, of course, even now, because expenses are high, and sponsors are welcome. We can still get sponsors, and they can still get their banners displayed on the stage, and they can get some time at the banquet. So sponsors are welcome for sure, anytime,
What are some of the arrangements that you've made this year for parking and security?
Okay, parking is one of the requirements that city we have to go through. There are a certain number of parking spots are necessary. So what we usually do, every year we go around the festival area and go to them and get in writing that they will allow us to park the places. So there are at least 1,000 or 2,000 spots that we have already secured from the neighborhood businesses really, because there are no homes in that area. So we do that. And security, of course, as usual, we have security. There will be plenty of security people. Our own hired security will be there beside the City of Fremont Police Department,
Captain Sharma, I've heard that you're coming from India all the way just to attend the parade. What is the reason behind that?
The reason is, the team that is working for the last 18 years, I've been associated with them, from the inception, and the way they work, it's very exciting for me. I'm an Indo-American myself. I've lived here for many years, and we all contribute to this wonderful festival. The team, the children, my children were involved. I had to bring my children and my wife along, and not only that, it requires integration. We bring new ideas from India, and like you see, not only the stars, there are several opportunities, not only for Indo-Americans, but for Indians who are visiting America, for a short time, like H-1B holders. They have that privilege to come and enjoy this festival. It's a different concept. And also, on the sidelines of this festival, there's also a greater opportunity for the businesses to come and integrate, on the sideline of this festival. Like, a couple of years ago, we had a show here where a lot of real estate developers participated to showcase the latest developments in India. The growth in India, not only culturally growing, but materially also it's growing. And we need to integrate all that.
So what is the thing that you look most forward to with the parade and everything, Mela?
I enjoy everything, but I'm very excited about the parade. And myself, I volunteered a couple of years ago to design a float.
Okay.
So it was a great opportunity because in India most of the things are done professionally.
Yes.
Here all of you are, people who are professionals working in your own fields, and this opportunity you come, all the families, the kids, I see they take a hammer, nails, start building those forms, and then decorate on the last day, and to wait early in the morning, 4 o'clock, to drive that float out there, So it is brings out the artistic impressions you learn through your childhood, and the new generation then takes over and imbibe those, cultural traditions.
Yes. I'm sure you've experienced parades and melas in India, and if you've experienced FIA, what is the biggest difference that you see?
The biggest difference is, like I had mentioned earlier, is the community involvement. Where in India it's mostly a professional or the cultural traditions of villages or the states funded and everything. Here the community is doing. So it's like Dr. Japra and the other team members had mentioned earlier, it's a great opportunity for the professionals, most are doctors, engineers, IT professionals, people who are working in the government agencies. They all see, and the mainstream Americans are watching. Like you see, there are several festivals traditionally being celebrated in America, about wine festival, art festival, things like that.
Yes.
Here is a showcase. I see a great opportunity, not only for Indo-Americans, but India to showcase, later on have the governments, state governments to have an opportunity, because they're spending millions of dollars in India to showcase these things. And the benefits here will be, keeping the ties with Indo-Americans who have left their country of origin, come here, and to have them, have this. I myself grew up, in a different country, then I went to India, and we have kept those traditions intact for generations. So here, with the melting pot, it's very important that we keep these traditions going. The good part, and the mainstream American, as you know, today, 30 years ago, yoga was a very new name in the dictionaries in the United States. But today, in every street, you find a yoga school or a yoga center. So likewise, these festivals should become part of American mainstream.
And
food,
they are.
They are.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and
Thank
thank you
you
for coming all the way
Thank
from
you.
India. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Enjoy the festival.
Thank you.
The FIA Mela, there's something for everybody there.
That, right from year 1 to 100 years, there'll be always something, and we're looking for more suggestion, more participation. Like I was saying, that we're also looking always for some funds too, and take the ownership of this festival. It's a tradition we want to carry on. It's like Chinese parade and other things been going for 100 years, and we want this thing for generations.
Yes.
Our grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-great-grandkids, they should continue this for hundreds of years.
Yes.
And we want to make sure the base, which we're making right here today, the history-making thing, people come out so that we don't have to cancel these things. They should come and participate in a big way, have a big heart, so that we can not only have ourselves our nostalgic, cherish our culture, but also imbibe some of this into children of the next generation who don't have the opportunity to grow up in India like us. I think it's a lot more important that we showcase it to those children.
Yes, and wonderful food.
Well, of course, the food this year, I tell you, it's amazing. And we started with 15 food booths, now it's 22, and we've got another 3 or 4 requests. So it's going to be north, south, east, west, all kind of food's going to be there. This year it's going to be just phenomenal.
Great.
And of course all the arts, crafts, jewelry, clothings, and like a bazaar, it's like a Meena bazaar, or it's just unbelievable. The kind of response we get. Everybody was happy. All the vendors last year was very, very happy, because they all did very, very well. So because now thousands of people are coming in.
Great. Well, it's going to be a wonderful festival. We love to come every year, and we're really looking forward to it this year.
Well, thank you again to Starry, and some of these, there's one point I wanted to showcase. Some people ask me why you really keep doing it. It's not only, like I mentioned, few other things. Another thing is empowering our community. See, when we have all these dignitaries, the officials, the mayors, the senators, even governors, some of these people come, they see that we are together, unity of 60, 70, 100,000 people. I think it empowers everybody. Any kid walking, Indian kid walking in the street or in the school, or even a blue-collar worker working somewhere, they can see that, okay, people, we are recognized as a community. and they should not feel ashamed of it. They should not feel second or third class citizen. We are still number one. Some of us have done very, very well, so they can see these role models, and it empowers them to do better and feel good and feel comfortable, and then participate into the mainstream community itself.
Great. I know there's also flag raising at the city of San Jose.
That's right.
With Councilmember Ash Keller. Tell me about that. And when is that?
Well, it's a unique event which has been created, and we are really proud of our councilman Ash Keller, who a lot of us get elected, but then sometimes they forget.
Yes.
Where their roots are and where they come from.
Yes.
But Ash has been able to do it. Last year he started this tradition where you have flag hoisting almost 100 feet up in the air, and it stays there for the whole week.
Yes.
And everybody can watch it. I think anybody who goes on that street, they're going to be watching it in the city hall. And this year we're doing it again. It's going to be a little bigger event. The mayor, the councilman, the local senators and congressmen, they're all going to be there.
Wonderful.
And we're going to invite everybody. It's going to be on the 13th, which is a Friday. It's a Friday evening, so our website, fiaonline.org, can visit there, get more details about all these programs and the timings. Everything is there. And this year we also have a banquet in San Jose Convention Center.
That's right.
So we are trying to involve the San Jose as a huge city where a lot of Indian Americans are there. And we want to make sure that city is part of this Mela as well. So we are starting with that and ending on Sunday night there too. So those who want to personally meet Aftab Shivdasani, some of the other stars, the dignitaries, the officials, the mayors, the senators, I think they should come to the banquet, which is a lot easier to meet everybody personally, have a great time together. We're going to have, again, a lot of entertainment as well. So it's not going to be just speeches. We'll try to minimize that so that there's good entertainment and we continue this Mela atmosphere right there as well.
Well, from the 13th through the 15th, you shouldn't have anything else on your agenda but the FIA Mela and Parade.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And once again, personally, I want to invite everybody, please come, enjoy, and be part of this Mela. It's a history-making thing for generations. It's going to continue, the Mela and the Parade. So I'll see you over there.
Be there.
Be there.
Be there. Be there.
Jai Hind.